Cincinnati Reds fans, I have a treat for you, and you all deserve so much more than you get from your current ownership in real life. I don't know if you're not a Reds fan, and you didn't see what their team president, who's the son of the owner, said on opening day, basically about, well, if you don't like that we've cut payroll, who are you going to go root for? And well, who are we going to sell the team to? Well, because the most profitable thing to do with this team would be to move it somewhere else. Absolute jerk comments. So I liked the Reds a couple of years ago when they went and they got Castellanos, Moustakas. They made some other moves. They got Sonny Gray. It seemed like they were going to be like a mid-market team that actually tried to win. They gave it a shot. It didn't work out. And they just gave it a shot for 1 year. And now they seemingly don't really care again, which is a shame. You've got, Joey Votto's playing well again. You've got Luis Castillo. You've got some good young pitchers. So I decided I was going to take over the Reds in Out of the Park 23 here just for a short video or a short-term sim. I'm waiting for to start my long-term sim or my main sim. I don't know how long-term it'll be. My main sim until some bugs are worked out of the game. I do this most years. Just kind of wait probably 2 to 4 weeks. So anyways, I've taken over the Reds. It's May 1st. Did I make the team better? I don't know. Reds fans are going to flip at a few of the trades I made, probably. But I can say this. I tried. I'm trying, which is more than the current Reds ownership is doing. So here I am. I'm working for the Castellanis, the jerks. And let's go ahead. Let's look at the transaction log. I'll show you what I did. Now, I'm not doing every transaction like sending up and down, promoting, 40-man, all that. I just kind of am doing the trades, things like that. So I made a few signings. I signed John Axford for my bullpen, ground ball pitcher, good movement. That helps in this ballpark. Same thing with Donnie Hart, extreme ground ball movement, and I needed a lefty. I signed Tovar to play some middle infield for me because he's got outstanding range. Then in April, before opening day, the real business picked up. The first thing I did was I got Christian Vasquez from the Red Sox. I traded Donovan Solano, who's just older, and he was hurt. He's a good hitter, but I valued Vasquez more. And then this minor league pitcher. So I traded them to Boston. I got Vasquez to be my catcher. Yes, I know catcher ability maybe isn't what it's all cracked up to be normally this year and Out of the Park, but I still targeted that 70 catcher ability. So then what did this do? This freed me up to trade Tyler Stevenson, who has a 55 catcher ability, and I thought I could deal. Now, of course, this would be crazy to do in real life. Crazy. But this is Out of the Parkland. And we traded Stevenson and TJ Friedel, who's basically just like a spare outfielder for us, left-handed bat. We got Adrian Morejon, who's out with Tommy John surgery, but looks like a possible fixture in a rotation for years to come. We got Blake Snell, who is top of the rotation starter for us, along with Luis Castillo. Off to a bit of a rough start for us, but hopefully things will calm down for him. And then we got a minor league outfitter who looks okay-ish. He looks fine. He can play some infield too, actually. You can see his infield range is only 45, so not a great infielder, but a bat. So then, and actually before I did this, I decided I needed pitching, but then brought in Morejon and Snell. So I traded a top 100 prospect, Brandon Williamson, 41st prospect. He's now up with the Angels. And I got Patrick Sandoval, ground ball pitcher. So Williamson was a fly ball, so didn't like that in this ballpark that he made coming in. So you got Sandoval, who I think might be almost as good of a pitcher, and he's major league ready now, and he's a ground ball pitcher. I got Griffin Canning, who's out for a little bit longer, but who I think is a good young pitcher who could at least be very effective out of the bullpen. And then a couple minor league pitchers. This is a decent pitcher, I think, for 23. He's got 2++ pitches. Looks like he might be able to be a bullpen piece for us at some point. And then Jose Marte, who looks like he also might be a bullpen piece. Great movement, ground ball pitcher. That's good for Cincinnati. So, yeah, I kind of loaded up more than I maybe wanted to on pitching and maybe didn't do enough for the hitting. But then I went and signed Luis Castillo to a 4-year, $61.2 million contract extension because, again, this is about just trying. And now I don't think there's any way Castillo would sign this deal in real life, but here we are. We also offered a deal to Jonathan India. Is an 8-year, $108 million deal, which he hopefully will accept. And then what else did I do not a lot else. We got Pham, Senzel, Nathan. I brought in Dalton Pompey because of 70 outfield range and center field. My manager's not starting him every day. We got the rest of this is pretty much the Reds. I already mentioned Tovar. So yeah, I don't think this offense is good enough, but we've got pitching for days here. I think this starting rotation is just obscene. Castillo, Snell, Molly, Sandoval, and Green, and then we've got Mike Minor coming back. We've got Canning coming back. We've got Nick Lodolo in the minors. We've got other guys in the minors as well. Vladimir Gutierrez is a decent arm. Lucas Sims is down there on a rehab assignment. How many days does he have left? 27. So he just started that. He's only pitched one game. San Martin is a decent major league arm. So we've got tons of depth here. I think certainly we need more offense. How's it shaped up so far? We are 8th in runs scored and 11th in runs allowed. Go figure. Standings wise, we are in first place, I believe. We're in first place. We're 12-9, but our run differential is like negative. It's negative 12. We're +3 on our Pythagorean. Thanks to 2-0 in extra innings, 5-2 in 1-run games. But anyways, Reds fans, I mean, you just deserve this. You deserve a front office and a management team that's going to try to win. So that's what we're going to do this year. We're going to try to win. Can we do it? I don't know. Did I target way too much pitching and not enough hitting? Yes, absolutely. But I think our pitching is just crazy good, and I don't know. Maybe we can get crazy and trade Green or Lodolo or Morejon for a really good bat at some point. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I think there are plenty of places I can upgrade this offense. So that's the start of this. I'm going to keep playing, and we'll jump ahead a bit and see what we can do here for these Reds fans. All right, we're about at the All-Star break now, July 18th. We're 49-43. We're a good bit behind the Brewers here, but we are in the second wild card spot. It's a little tight here. We're up 1.5 on the last spot, and then you got the Giants and the Mets, Rockies, Padres, all within a game and a half. Cubs still lurking. I've gone completely just wild with the trades, partially for fun. Partially because I think it made the team better for this year, and partially because I was messing around with the new trade engine and just kind of like, or not the new trade engine, the 23 trade AI. So let me just like walk you through this craziness that I did. So I got Whit Merrifield from the Royals because I really needed another bat. TJ Antone, I guess, was the only established player I gave up on this deal. And he was out for the year anyways. I gave up, some other guys who really appear like pretty flawed prospects. Let's see. That's May. How nuts did it get in June? So this swap was basically Naquin for Haniger. Both were having... Haniger was having a terrible year. Naquin was having not a good year, and he was also bad in the field, so I wouldn't upgrade there. Oh, he's really had a rough go of it since he went to Seattle with his 40 WRC+. Haniger really hasn't done much for me. You can see he's negative .2 WAR in 35 games. Munoz and Abbott was just a swap of relievers. Castillo did get hurt. I think he's due back soon, so he's missed over a month. Hunter Green I optioned because he was doing so badly. Then I got Noah Syndergaard from the Angels. I don't think I gave up anything too crazy for him. I mean, you can see these are all like decent players, probably a bunch of guys who will, maybe other than the last two, who will reach the major leagues, but don't look like star players. And we needed pitching badly. Our team ERA was just brutal. I did fire my pitching coach eventually. And then July is just when it got even more nuts. We traded Tommy Pham just to get him off the roster because we had enough depth to trade him when he was having a bad year. We traded Munoz to the Cubs just to get a 40-man spot because we made a huge trade with the Padres. I traded Hunter Green, Tyler Callahan, who's a young slugging prospect, and Patrick Sandoval, who had just been downright bad for me. You can see 6.11 ERA, 5.63 FIP. It just wasn't working out. But so we got back Trent Grisham, who will come in and play center field for us. 65 range, a little below what I like, but when I'm giving up a guy like Hunter Green, I wanted to make sure I was getting back young players with plenty of years of team control left. Grisham is about to enter his first year of arbitration. He fits that bill, and he fits a need. He's an upgrade in center field over Senzel for sure. Michael Baez, another guy who was under team control for many years, and really, I think shows the ability to possibly be as strong of a pitcher as Hunter Green. Maybe not. I mean, Green obviously has the better pedigree, but Baez looks like he could be a really quality pitcher. So we've got two young, controllable pieces here. And then we went for broke with some guys who do not have as long a team control. Sean Manaea, who will help solidify our rotation. Austin Adams, who will help solidify our bullpen. He was coming back from an injury. The control is a possible concern, but we'll see. And then Steve Wilson, who looks like a bullpen piece too. I shuttled out a bunch of bullpen guys too. I designated somebody outside is just honking they're walking their car and it keeps honking. I don't know why. So we designated Ceza for assignment, Donnie Hart for assignment. We optioned Lodolo, who is really struggling at the major league level with a 6.6 ERA. So those are the trades I've made. So our pitching staff, of course, is missing Luis Castillo because he's injured. Morejon is also due back soon. We'll see what we do with him. So we've got Snell, Manaea, Molly, Baez, and Syndergaard in our rotation. Warren, Sims, Wilson, Adams, Steven and Justin, the Wilson brothers, reunited. Alexis Diaz, and then we've got Mike Minor, who's been really good as our fifth starter when needed, and our long man, and John Axford. Feel pretty good about this pitching staff. Our ERA is 4.68. It's not good. Things are not good there. Some of it is the defense is bad for sure. Although the BABIP is only fifth, but we've given up tons of home runs, which isn't pretty normal for this ballpark. Runs scored were 6. So our lineup now, this is versus righties. We've got Grisham in center, Merrifield in left, Votto, Haniger, India the DH, Moustakas. Jose Barrera is back. Really good shortstop prospect. I thought he had a 70 range. Did we downgrade his range or something, fellas? Interesting. And then we've got Christian Vasquez and then Tovar rounding out the starting lineup. Then we've also got Kyle Farmer's on the bench. It's a good bench bat, I think. Dalton Pompey on the bench for his glove. Nick Senzel, a good bench bat. Who did I skip over here? Oh, and our backup catcher, right. Armis Garcia, who somehow with a 114 OPS plus is putting up negative .3 WAR. Way to go. That's quite an accomplishment. You can see Grisham's having an outstanding year. He's a great player for us. I'm excited to have gotten him. I know he struggled a bit in real life since sometime last season, but I still really like him as a player. I mean, he doesn't use batting gloves. How can you dislike the guy? So where would I look for upgrades? Probably right field, because Haniger continues to struggle. I've been looking around. There's nothing really out there right now. Pitching, I guess I could see bringing in a reliever, maybe. I don't know. Austin Adams, we'll see how his control issues do. But we've got to option somebody here soon for Luis Castillo coming back. I'm not quite sure who that would be. Could be Adams. I guess it could be Diaz, although he's been pretty good. Could be Steven Wilson, Michael Baez. It might be a young guy. And we've got Lodolo down there, too, as depth. Morejon. We've got Griffin Canning down there who's really struggling. I mean, this organization is now pretty stocked with pitchers. Not as good on the hitting side, for sure. We don't really have much in the way of hitting prospects in the top minors. If you can see our player development here, Matt McClain is a guy we drafted, right? Or no, I drafted a different McClain. I'm sorry. I drafted Sean McClain. So Matt McClain in AA, but then you've got rookie ball. That guy looks awesome. You got another rookie ball guy, and another rookie ball hitter. So a bunch of rookie ball hitters, and then Sean McClain, our first-round pick, is an A-ball, but doing really well. So, yeah, I think the high minors and Major League roster is stocked with pitching, which is good because we do have some guys coming off the books like Manaea, Syndergaard. Minor as a team option, I imagine, will decline. So we have a bunch of guys who are free agents. So we'll see what happens there in terms of like who comes back and who doesn't. Actually, we probably won't see that because I'm probably not going to play beyond this season. But anyways, we're at the All-Star break now. Let's go ahead and auto play until our next game. And let's just see how we do. Bellinger, a season end. That's rough. That's rough. What happened to Cody? Oops, league home. Is it here? Yeah, all right. Cody, so, man, 4 to 5 months with a torn meniscus. Rough, Cody, rough. He was having a great bounce back season, too, a 140 OPS plus. Well, that's too bad, Cody. That's too bad. I'm sorry to see that happen. So we've got the Cards, who are where in the standings? Are they winning the division? No. Oh, they're pretty bad, pretty far down there. So what is this? Oh, cool. This is all new. These little things when you hover over it, the offense and the defense. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, cool. We're 8th in Ks, but 27th in ERA. Rough. So we're facing Jack Flaherty here. Let's see what happens. We have a player who's Morejon's rehab assignment is up, so we got to figure out what to do with that. So we won 5-4. How do we do it? Votto went yard. Moustakas went yard. Barrero went yard. Way to go, everybody. Who pitched? Blake Snell went 8 strong innings. Warren picked up another save despite giving up 2 runs. All right, so what are we going to do with Morejon? I really think that he is somebody we should make room for. I just don't know that anybody here deserves to go down. I mean, John Axford's is having some really good luck in terms of his ERA because he's not striking out many guys. Very good ground ball pitcher, though. I don't think he's going to accept a minor league assignment. No, I'd rather not DFA him, but we have the depth to do it. I think he's the guy we gotta axe here to bring up Morejon. And pretty soon we're going to have to do that for Castillo. How many starts has he made? He's only made 1. The other one was a second rehab start. He wasn't very sharp, so we'll give him at least another start. And up comes Morejon. I think he's going to go in the rotation. Yeah, number 5. And Michael Baez goes into the setup role. Man, this pitching staff is fun, dude. I wonder what Morejon's first start will look like. Oh, he won 14-5. Grisham went 3 for 3, walked twice, drove in 6, scored 3 runs. He led off the game with a home run. Votto went yard. Barrero 3 hits. Vasquez had 2 hits. Man, big day, big day. Manaea pitched great again. Mike Minor gave up 4 unearned runs. And Wilson pitched a third of an inning. Let's see if we can get up to Cincinnati has a player designated for assignment. All right, do any of you want to go play in AAA? How do you guys feel about that? Oh, you all feel good about it. Okay, cool. So let's see. We won this game 5-4. Did Morejon pitch that one? No, Tyler. Sorry, I don't know why I said Taylor. Melee. So yeah, Merrifield had a good game. Not too many extra base hits. Yeah. Cool. Playing the Fish here. Ooh, we lost 8-2. Was this Morejon start? No, Syndergaard got shelled. I think that's 2 starts in a row. Yeah, he's getting hit hard 2 starts in a row. He was pitching well for us until then. Minor got hit again. Diaz and Adams. Adams didn't walk anybody. It was 2/3 of an inning. That's cool. Only 1 extra base hit, and that was in the 8th inning. Not the best day for us. But shout out to Whitfield and Barrero for their RBI. Trent Grisham batted 3rd that game. Interesting. What is this? Going streaking. Oh, 7 consecutive K streak by Blake Snell. Oh, did Blake Snell have a pretty good outing for us? He struck out 7 in a row, but only struck out 8 overall. Great outing for Snell. Moustakis and Votto went yard. Grisham down to third lineup. I don't dislike that. Man, I wish Mitch Haniger would get hot. He's been doing better, but lost 3-2. Is this Morejón? Yes, he went 6 2/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned. Barrero made another error. Didn't walk any and struck out 10. That is a most excellent outing, sir. A Sierra of .48. Strikeout minus walk percentage of 40. Excellent outing from Morejón. So let's check on Luis Castillo's rehab assignment. He made another start and was good. It's time to call him back up. He's at 100% rested. Yeah, it's time. That's where it gets tricky. So Minor and Wilson are kind of locks because they're my lefties. Although Morejón might go to the pen, giving me another lefty out there. Austin Adams is a solid pitcher. Alexis Diaz, I don't love the fly ball pitcher, but he's been good this year. He's really overachieved his peripherals, though, I guess is one mark against him. But I'm not sending it on Warren, Baez, or Sims. And actually, Wilson, I realize, has been optioned 5 times this season when he was with the Padres, so we can't send him down. I think Austin Adams is a reasonable send down, just like Diaz is. Diaz has options, right? Yeah. So I think I'm going to send down Diaz. But, man, what depth we have pitching. And then we're going to move Castillo onto the active roster. We're going to see what Bell wants to do now. So Castillo goes in. So he sent Syndergaard to the bullpen. He's going to go out there and crush it and probably be pissed about it. I mean, he had a couple bad outings in a row. His ERA plus and his FIP minus was 5.32 for us. He wasn't striking anybody out. Okay, I'm fine with that, man. This team is fun. This team is a lot of fun. We lost 7-4. Was Castillo back for this? That would be disappointing. Yeah, disappointing return. 5 innings, 5 runs. But Grisham went yard. Barrero went yard. Vasquez went yard. Tovar went yard. A good night for the offense. So now we'll go to Baltimore. How are the Orioles doing this season? Oh, that's not what I want. I want standings. The Orioles are 45-55, which is not completely embarrassing. They've got Adley up, who's doing well with a 120 WRC plus. DJ Stewart's up and batting clean up. Okay. The Orioles DFA'd him in real life recently. Gunnar Henderson is up already? Where'd they call him up from? He started the year. Hold, please. He started the year in high A and did well, and then went to double A and was doing well. Now he's up and he's doing well. Okay, fair enough, Orioles. Caden Grenier is up. I'm not really sure why he's up. He doesn't really look like much of a prospect, but there we go. I think he's a little bit more of a prospect in real life. They do think that he'll hit well enough to be a utility guy. Jordan Lyles. Oh, how's Grayson Rodriguez this season? Not terrible. About league average. DL Hall is up and pitching terribly according to ERA. FIP. Sierra is much better. BABIP is rough. Home runs per 9 is rough, but he's walking 8.2 guys per 9. Good Lord. So that's the Orioles. I wonder who they took first overall in the draft. Oh, they took Dylan Lesko. They took a pitcher. Shout out Jonesy. I think this is your guy, right? He's the number 20 prospect in baseball, but man, that's risky. And then their supplemental round pick, they took this guy, Malcolm Moore. Wow, that's a raw prospect. So, yeah, so we've got, I don't know, maybe a right fielder to try to trade for. Let's see if there are any outfielders on the trade block that are interesting. Oops, I picked infielders. Jeff McNeil, can he play outfield? He can. He's having a very good season. I wonder, how crazy expensive he is. I have no player who'll make it work. Probably because I don't have any freaking money to afford him. Let's just, pick... I mean, obviously you do it for Nick Lodolo, right? I mean, let's just make sure they're being somewhat reasonable here. And they'd obviously do this deal. Okay. They're not being reasonable at all. Okay. Well, that's not happening. Let's look at let's actually look at outfielders. Wait, is Tony Kemp rated really well in this game? Yeah, I mean, I know he had a pretty good season last year, but that's kind of crazy. All right, all outfielders. Robbie Grossman. We've got Brantley. We've got Benintendi. Brantley is, wow, having a terrible season. Goodness gracious. Got Manny Margot. Terrible season. Grossman's been terrible. Benintendi doesn't play right. Grichuk is having a crazy year with a 401 BABIP. Let's see what they want for Randall. Let's just make this working out. So they want a completely crazy return for him. Who's this guy? I'm not sure that guy is. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they're not gonna trade him, and I don't really have the budget room. Ay. I have so much pitching depth. I do wonder if I can cut some money by trading Mike Minor. Sanchez is making the league minimum. That's encouraging. Minor's making $10 million. He's been very good for us, but I have so many good pitchers. Merrill Kelly. I mean, I think honestly I would just probably DFA Sanchez. It would be like a salary dump. Wonder if I can get a prospect for him. Probably not. No. What if I say, well, I will eat $6.5 million. Nah. All right, let's see if anybody is even interested in him for a prospect. Assuming, I'm not going to eat all this salary. That defeats the purpose of getting rid of him. No. All right, so it looks like it would be a salary dump just for Sanchez, but I've got so many guys that I could pull up and could call up and probably do his job fine. Canning, Gutierrez, Lodolo, San Martin, Dunn, Centillion, Alexis Diaz. We've got so many guys that it seems worth. Well, shoot, I forgot about the lefty thing. Who amongst you is a lefty? San Martin is a lefty. Canning, righty. Gutierrez, righty. Lodolo is a lefty. Interesting. Don is a righty. Centillion, whatever it is a righty. What's Alexis Diaz? He's a righty. Yeah. I would just like to free up that salary to be able to possibly pursue a right fielder. But at the same time, man, I don't know if I really need to. I don't know. I think I might roll with what I've got. I mean, Senzel and Farmer are my bench bats. That's pretty strong. And hopefully Haniger will get hot. So let's do it. Let's just roll with this squad. Let's see how we do against the O's. I doubt Axford is going to agree to go to AAA. No. All right, so Axford's out of here. We lost 3-1 to the O's, unfortunately. Come on, bats, wake up. Where you at, Mitch Haniger? India drove in our only run. We did not have any extra base hits. Sean Manaea pitched well. Wilson did not. Tovar had an error. All right, we won this one 6-3. Barrero is leading off, went 0 for 5. Vasquez drove in 3 runs. We had 2 doubles from him. Home run from India. Double from Votto. Oh, I forgot to say, by the way, we did extend Jonathan India in a show of good faith. 8 years, $108 million deal. Player opt-out after 2027, after 5 years, and then a team option on the last year. Would I do this if I was doing a long-term sim? I don't know. Probably not this early because he's not a great defensive player anywhere, even though he is a pretty tremendous hitter. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just finish out July here. We're not making any more moves. We've made 1 million trades this year already. Oh, Blake Snell, pitcher of the month. Holler. All right, just some guys wanting some deals, including John Axford, who we then got rid of. Man, we lost 8-4 to the O's. Well, at least it was the O's we lost to. And at least Adley Rutschman had a home run. We had home runs from Vasquez, Senzel, and India. Senzel was in playing center field, so it looks like Grisham got the day off. Snell got roughed up. Sims got roughed up, and that was about it. All right, so that was an extended look here at how the Reds are doing. I will go ahead some more, and we'll follow up soon. All right, so we made the postseason. It came down to the last game of the season. We had to win 3 in a row to bypass the Cardinals. We finished 83-79. We will face the Brewers in a 3-game series here to start the postseason. Run differential, we got up to -13. More respectable than it was at some points, but still not great. Let's see. So in case you are wondering what the playoff tree looks like with the new format, so you got these best of 3s here in the wild card, and then division series with the 2 best division winners in each league. One thing I don't know, do they reseed now in MLB? Like, could we potentially face, I'm not sure if they reseed. I'm sure you guys, some of you guys watching know, and I'm sure by the end of this video, and by the time you leave the comment, I'll know. But it's one thing I don't know right now while I'm recording. What happened to the club? I mean, Trent Grisham, just a monster season. 155 OPS plus, 7.2 WAR. Joey Gallo was good. Alejo Lopez, who's a prospect I'm probably going to try to get in a lot of my sims with this avoid K and contact. And I messed around. I think you can get him fairly cheap from the Reds. Spoiler alert, go get him. India ended up hurt for a while, really hurt his season. Barrero was good, Senzel, and everybody else was like just fine. Whit Merrifield was really bad for us, a 71 WRC plus for us over 102 games. Pitching side of things, we'll go Snell, Manaya, and Castillo in our rotation. Castillo was probably our best starter, but he missed some time hurt. And he's not fully, he doesn't have all of his energy because he pitched towards the end. We couldn't rest our starters because we were in a dogfight till the end. We had to win our last game of the season to keep off the Cardinals. So anyways, we'll face the Brewers, who look like a formidable foe. I mean, obviously Burns, Woodruff, Peralta, that'll get you every time. Runs allowed, they were 4th. Runs scored, they were 4th. Just a good team, man. Andrew McCutchen was a complete beast in limited playing time. I think he was hurt. Tellez was good. The rest of their offense, they had a bunch of above average bats, but not superstar levels. Yelich was just above league average in terms of OPS plus. Not a great season from him. And then they had some guys who were just not very good this year. So this will be a tough series. Let's go to the schedule. What day are we on here? The 7th. So maybe actually Castillo, I think, could be ready to start for us. Jeff Hoffman is eligible to come off the IL. Can I just put him on a rehab assignment so I don't have to think about it? Thank you. Yeah, so actually I think Castillo can start. I think I'd rather start Luis Castillo. He is good to go. Oh, well. Sorry, buddy. I will be in control of this pitching staff, so Castillo's going to start game 1. And then we'll go Snell. Then Manaya. We got Tyler Mahle out there, Lucas Sims, Morejon, Syndergaard, Michael Baez. I mean, Art Warren was our closer during the year, and he was really good. And he's all the way down here in middle relief. This is a really good pitching staff. I guess I haven't used the continue button yet. So, yeah. Let's take a look here. What are they rolling out? Kane, Duffy. I'm surprised Duffy's batting second. Yelich, Tellez, Urias, Conforto, Adames, McCutchen, Alfaro. We've got Merrifield, Grisham, India, Votto, Haniger, Barrero, Moustakas, Farmer, Vasquez. I am going to take over substitutions and base running. No warm-up required. Start game. So Merrifield will lead it off for us here. The roof is closed because it's cold in Milwaukee. Algonquin for the good land. So we got a 3-0 pitch coming to Merrifield to kick it off here. Oh, swinging away 3-0, and he flies it weakly into center for the out. Trent Grisham, team MVP, possible league MVP to be honest. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, but it gets by him. beats the throw. All right. So on a pass ball, Grisham is aboard on the strikeout. India, batting third, is up now. And that is hit down the line and left. Christian Yelich looks like he has a play. He's got it. Yep. Joey Votto. All right. So we couldn't take advantage of the pass ball. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Lorenzo Cain. Full count pitch coming from Castillo. That is smoked to center, but Grisham's got it. That was loud off the bat. Duffy's up now. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball hit to center. About as deep, but not nearly as hard. That's what she said. Now here's Yelich. 2-2 pitch coming from Castillo. It's looking like a base hit. Maybe. No. Ooh, he's going to close on that. All right, Merrifield. Nice catch. So now we got Mitch Haniger, our number 5 hitter, who heated up for us some after a terrible start for us. And that is smoked to deep left, way back, but caught. Man, he hit that ball hard, though. Jose Barrero now, 3-2 pitch. Goes down looking. Now we got Mike Moustakas, the third baseman, up an 0-2 pitch coming. He's down on strikes. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Castillo versus Tellez, a 1-1 pitch. Jammed him. Ground out to second. Kyle Farmer takes care of it. Luis Urias on the 2-2 pitch. Strikes out. And now Castillo delivering to Conforto, the 1-2 pitch. He's down on strikes. Going to the third, scoreless. Farmer with the 1-2. Strikes him out. Vasquez, the 2-2. He's down swinging. And let's see. Whit Merrifield now, the 1-2. Grounded weakly to short. He's out. So now Castillo back on the mound against Willy Adames. Here comes a full count pitch, and he walked him. Walks the leadoff batter. Not great. Andrew McCutchen is up, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out swinging. Alfaro. Oh, a pass ball. Okay, no one advanced. Good job. The 0-2. Man, come on. Another pass ball. And it's also a ball. It's 1-2 now. All right, there he gets the strikeout. But they got a runner in scoring position for free after a walk and a pass ball for the top of their order. Lorenzo Cain is up. 1-2. And that's a base hit that'll probably give him the lead. Yep. So Cain singles in Adames, who reached on a walk. And now Cain is in scoring position. Now here comes the 3-1 pitch to Duffy. Ooh, and he walked him. Not good. I have a monster bullpen. I'm not scared to use it, Luis. Let's get it together here. Christian Yelich, the 2-2. Oh, shit. Rowdy's up in a big spot here. 827 OPS, 31 home runs. I mean, I am not looking to give up a 3-run homer to this guy right now. And he was very bad against lefties. Not very bad. 83 WRC plus. That's pretty bad. Versus righties, a 134. I think I'm going to the pen here. I'm taking out my ace this early in the game. And we are going to bring in Adrian Morejón, the lefty. I'm happy to get some length out of him, too. And it brings in lefty on lefty here. Here's the 1-1 to Rowdy. Grounded to second. Farmer's got it. Gets us out of the inning. But disappointing that, Castillo was rolling. And then ran into a little bit of trouble, and it's the postseason. We can't be messing around. Here's Trent Grisham leading us off with an 0-1. Popped him up. He's out. India, the 2-2. Struck him out, man. This Brewers pitching staff is tough, dude. 0-2 pitch to Votto. That is lined sharply to right center. Up against the wall. The veteran Votto coming through with a 2-out double. He's in scoring position. And all we have to do is have Mitch Haniger and his 674 OPS come through here for us. First pitch of the at-bat coming. And that is in the air to center, but Kane's got it. So we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Morejon will stay on for us. Luis Urias is up. It's a 3-1. And great. We've walked the leadoff batter. As we know, that never comes around to haunt us. Conforto with a grounder to second. Knocked down by Farmer. No play anywhere. Ay, ay, ay. Willie Adames, the 1-2. Down on strikes. Here's McCutchen. So McCutchen in the regular season had a 161 WRC plus. In his career, he's a 155 against lefties, 125 against righties. Is that right? McCutchen has a 134 career WRC plus. Man, what a good player he's been for such a long time. I don't know. I think I'm going to go to a righty here. This is such a big spot, and I have such a deep and good bullpen. I think I'm going to go to Noah Syndergaard. Just going all out here in this 3-game series, just burning everybody. 1-2 pitch. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to hold the runner from scoring, though. Good play, Witt. Merrifield. So now we've got their number 9 hitter up. We've got to get him. We've got the infield in. 0-1. Base hit. Up the middle. 2-run score. It's 4-0. The Brewers are threatening to blow this game wide open. Here's the 0-1. Grounded weakly. Come on, turn 2. Wait, why aren't we... Dang. All right, Matt Duffy's up. This is probably Syndergaard's last batter. Probably going to go back to a lefty after this. Oh, my God, that's such a big hit. That really busts the game open. 6-0 now. All right, we're going to go to Mike Minor. The 3-1. And he walked him. Rowdy Tellez, the 1-0. Gone to the third baseman. Flipped to second. They score 4, and they're up 6-0. Barrero strikes out. Moustakas, first pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to second. He's out. Burns is at how many pitches? 55 through 4 2/3. Here's Kyle Farmer. First pitch of the at-bat. He's out. All right. We're just going to roll with Minor here for a bit, I think. Walks the leadoff hitter. Great. Conforto. Swing and a miss, but a pass ball. Great. Full count pitch. Strikes him out. Willie Adames, the 3-1. Grounded to short. McCutchen, 2-2. He's down looking. All right, so Minor works around the walk. Christian Vasquez now, the 0-1. That's a base hit up the middle. Hey, we've got our second hit. All right. We're in business. Now here's Whit Merrifield, top of the order. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded weakly to third. Is it going to be 2? No, it's going to be 1. They get the lead runner at second. Here's Trent Grisham. Man, we need Trent to come through with a big hit, and that did not happen there. He flies out weakly to left. Now here's India, the 2-2. In the air, weakly to left. It's falling, but not fast enough. All right, we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. We're still getting beaten badly. We haven't shown up yet. 0-2 is grounded to short. It's an out. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat here to Kane. Fly ball, left center. Grisham's got it. Now here's Duffy, the 0-1. That is smoked to left. Merrifield with the diving catch to save it from going to the gap. 1-2-3 inning. Here's Joey Votto. Burns it a nice 69 pitches through 6. 3-2 pitch to Votto. Walks him. All right, this is our chance. Here's Mitch Haniger, the 2-2. Down on strikes. Jose Barrero, 3-2. Strikes him out. So much for our chance, huh? Mike Moustakas hit pretty far and deep to center, but he gets out. We go to the bottom of the 7th. The 1-1 pitch coming from Minor. Sky to center. Grisham's going to move over. Here's Rowdy, the first pitch of the at-bat. Also skied to center, but Grisham is going to be there. And now here comes Luis Urias, the 1-0 pitch. And that is lined softly to short. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. They have 6 runs. We have 2 hits. Kyle Farmer leading off, the 2-2. All right. I am going to pinch hit for Christian Vasquez. We're going to bring in Lopez here. Just kind of, all right. Yeah, he's a much better hitter, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And I know no one's on, but, like, this might be our only opportunity to pinch hit for Vasquez. And we have the top of the order coming up. Let's try to get somebody on. Here comes an 0-2 pitch. Grounded to the short. He's out. Whit Merrifield, the 3-2. Walks him. Trent, we need you here. 2-2 pitch to Trent Grisham. That is hit hard to center. Oh, it falls down. The ball is shallow. No, there's no reason to advance to third here. We're down 6 runs. So here's Jonathan India. The 3-0 to India. Walks him. Uh-oh. Oh, they're going to Devin Williams, who struck out a mere 107 batters in 57 and a third innings. Give up 32 hits. Put up 2 WAR in 57 innings. 16.8 Ks per 9. 29.5 strikeout to walk percentage. Yeah, he had a good season. But here's Joey Votto. What do you say, Joey? Can you get us back in this? 3-2 pitch to Votto. Walks him. Okay. I mean, Haniger, base hit here, man, and we're like knocking on the door. We're alive. We're showing life. Let's go. 2-2. Devin Williams, strikeout king, man. All right, so Garcia will come in to catch. I'm trying to think, do I want Lopez's bat in the lineup still? It would require moving Garcia here to lead off next inning. I don't think I want that because he had a 83 WRC plus. Barrero was a 106. Yeah, all these guys are fine. Oh, you know what I should have done? Can I undo that? I should have moved Kyle Farmer to catcher and left Lopez in. I can't undo that, can I? I wasn't thinking that one through. I forgot that Farmer can catch. Oh, well. Mike Minor still in. Still has gas left through 41 pitches. Shoot. So that's a fly out to right. I'm upset that I forgot Farmer could have caught and I could have kept Lopez's bat in the lineup. Oh, well, there's a strikeout. Here's McCutchen, the 0-2. Grisham coming in, not going to get there. Alfaro, the 1-0. He's running, and he's safe. Oh, gets through Votto at first. Runner's going to come around to score. They called it a single. I don't know about that. 3-2 pitch. Oh, boy. That's down into the corner. Mike Minor might have run out of gas here. He's pitching so well for us. That's a RBI triple. I mean, it's kind of like you're punting on this game at this point, right? I don't really want to burn another reliever. Grisham catches the fly out to center. So we'll go to the 9th. Barrero leads us off. 0-2 pitch coming from Williams. Where's Hader, by the way? Is it because it wasn't a save, I guess? Oh, Hader isn't here. Maybe he's hurt, or maybe they traded him. Moustakas, the 3-1. Walks him. Farmer, the 0-2. Strikes him out looking. Now here's Garcia, the 0-2. Strikes him out swinging. All right, so we lost 8-1. We got thoroughly dominated. We had 3 hits. Yeah, pitching wasn't good enough. Morejón and Syndergaard weren't good enough. Castillo, the hook was quick, but man, he was cruising, and we were trying to not let the game get out of hand, and obviously that didn't work. Mike Minor kept us in it. I mean, he came in and pitched 4 in a third and didn't give up any runs until the very end. So yeah, that's disappointing. I'm not going to play out this next game. So let's. We've got Woodruff versus Snell. Man, this pitching staff is tough. Let's see if we can tie it. Nope, we lost 4-1. So we scored a run in the second. It was a home run from Barrero, but then they scored 3 in the third and 1 in the 8th. Blake Snell went 7 innings, 96 pitches, then Warren pitched. Yeah, Woodruff was just 2 hits, man. 3 hits in this game, too. We got 3 hits in each game. Not good enough. Oh, well, I mean, I feel like that was a fairly successful season. We made the postseason. We lost to a team that was just better than us. Like, they were just better than us. And in a short series, man, that Brewers pitching staff is tough. So I don't know what I would be, I mean, there are a decent amount of free agents. I'm just simming out the season here. But, we've got Votto around still, Moustakas around still, Castillo's there. If you look at the, Manaya's a free agent, Vasquez, Syndergaard, Haniger, Wilson, Sessa, but a lot of the team's coming back. A lot of the team. Castillo is coming back. Snell's back. Maley's back. Morejon's back. So most of the rotation's back. Most of the lineup's back. So it's, it's just a matter of where you want to plug in holes in the offseason. Wow, Buxton hit 3 home runs in a game here for the Twins. So what are we going to get here? Come on, Twins. All right, we got Twins, Braves. Go Twins. Twins are up 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, 3-2. All right, so the Twins won in 6. Twins win the World Series. I accomplished some goal of my owner. Cool. I got a 468, an average score. Oh, no. Heartbroken. Oh, we had 2 staff members retire. Our hitting coach and our pitching coach. Come on, guys. We're trying to run it back. Do this again. So what are we looking at for money? We have some money to spend. And once we turn down this Mike Minor team option, we'll have even more money to spend. Yeah, we're going to void that. Merrifield, even though he was terrible, it's only $6.5 million. We're going to pick that up. But, we've got some money to play with now, for sure. Arbitration, so many guys in arbitration. We'll try to settle with a bunch of these guys. I wish that Grisham was willing to sign a long-term deal. I tried. I offered him an 8-year deal with an average annual value of 17 or 18 million, and he was not into it. He just wanted the 1-year deal. I don't think none of those guys would be qualifying offer guys. These guys aren't eligible. I don't know. Manaea was decent for us, not amazing. And he just wants too much money. We kind of have. Can we go to a 5-man rotation? Thank you. If we came in with Castillo, Snell, Maley, and Morejon in our rotation, we still got other guys. Baez is a possible starter. We've got Nick Lodolo as a possible starter. Anybody else down here? Griffin Canning, Vladimir Gutierrez. I think our pitching staff our rotation anyways, is kind of set. Oops, I'm still on Louisville. Now, here, I think Vasquez is a free agent. We'll see what happens. Votto will be back. I think Farmer's back. Probably, I don't know. I'd like to see him in a utility role. Maybe where we make a splash is at second base. Although, I don't mind the idea of Lopez being our second baseman. Tovar, I think, is gone, even though he's great defensively. Barrero will be our shortstop again, I think. How was his... So he was fine. He wasn't amazing. I mean, honestly, Barrero maybe should be our second baseman with the 65 range and go out and maybe we can score a big shortstop in free agency. Merrifield and Grisham are back. Haniger's not back. We'll need to add a right fielder. And Indy, I think, I'm pretty comfortable with him being the DH. Second base we need him to be, but he's a really good hitter. So I don't know if I'll play out the offseason or not. I'm going to stop recording here and maybe we'll go through it. So I'm not going to play out another season. There's kind of like a fun sim, but yeah, this might be the end of video. It might not be, but either way, thanks for watching. All right, so I went ahead and just went through the offseason, and I'm now at opening day, so we had the preseason predictions. We're predicted to win the division, 93 wins, a very nice 69 losses. Top hitters, we've got Joey Votto here, predicted for 40 home runs at the age of 93. Let's see, we've got Tyler Mahle there. I always want to call him Taylor Molly. Taylor Miley. Just not right. So, yeah, let me show you the team, and I'll show you how I got each. I made quite a few moves. Some of them bigger than others. That's what she said. Obviously, some were bigger than others. They weren't all the same size. So, let's look at the lineup versus righties, and then I'll show you the difference versus lefties. There are some starters that changed. So we brought in Austin Hedges and his 80 catcher ability and captainship on a one-year, $1.25 million deal, and we also brought in Tucker Barnhart. And he's a leader, and he's got decent catcher ability. 1 year, $4.8 million deal for him. So very good catching tandem. We've got Joey Votto. Jose Barrero, our shortstop from last year, is back, and he's going to play second base some this year. We made a signing. Takiro Suzuki was a free agent, a 28-year-old international free agent who came from... Oh, he's just from nowhere. Got it. From Japan, though, but he looks like, I don't know, this is a dangerous profile. Hopefully that home run power and that arm plays. I mean, this seems like a pretty ideal third baseman. Fly ball hitter, pull hitter, crushes the ball, and has a great infield arm. Hopefully he won't strike out too much. Hopefully he can make some contact. We signed 33-year-old Andrelton Simmons to a 2-year deal, the second year being a $6 million player option, 2 years, $12 million. Him and his 70 range will fit in nicely at shortstop. We traded for Brian Reynolds. We made a major move out in left field. We traded, the main piece we gave up was Nick Senzel, who I'm fine giving up. He's not as, I just prefer Reynolds, I guess I could say. Senzel is fine, but Reynolds is really a star. We gave up some other prospects, none of whom were too important. Trent Grisham back in center field. I did just offer him a 4-year, $90 million extension that would cover 2 free agent years. It was $20 million to cover his last 2 years of arbitration. He was projected to make, I think 18 and 21 million, and then I offered 2 of his free agent years at 25 million per year, and then he'd still hit the market at 30. Let's see. I've got Adam Duvall here playing right field. I wanted a power bat really for the bench, but he's going to start against righties. Well, he's going to start both, but he's going to start in right field against righties. He last year was in Atlanta and hit 32 bombs, but only a 102 OPS plus. Hopefully, he's going to strike out a bunch. Mainly, I was seeing him as a bench power bat, but he's starting for us. Okay. Jonathan India back as our DH. The rest of the squad, we've got Alejo Lopez, who is a very good bench hitter for us. Let's see. I feel like there was another. No, that's all the. Okay. Then we've got Jackie Bradley Jr. as a backup defensive outfielder, 1 year, $1.5 million deal. Whit Merrifield is back. He will start against lefties. You can see against lefties, he hops into right field. Votto goes to DH. Duvall first base. And third base is India, so Suzuki goes to the bench. Pitching side of things, Maile, Morejón, Castillo, Snell, all back. We signed Lance Lynn to a 1-year, $10 million deal. Bullpen, we've got Sims, Baez, Lodolo at the back end. Then we've got Warren and Wilson both back. And then Stammen, we signed to a 1-year, $3 million deal. We signed Victor Gonzalez to a 1-year, $2.5 million deal. So that's the squad. Our farm system is ranked 11th overall. We've got this dude who our scout found, who's the 27th best prospect in baseball. Yerlin Confidon out of the Dominican. Confidon looks like he could mash the baseball. Wow. In A-ball last year. So he split time between rookie ball and A-ball last year. He hit 12 home runs in about 370 plate appearances. Robertson Pena is a top 100 prospect at 50th overall, and Matt McLean at 64th overall. So that's the squad. Feeling good, man. Feeling good about it. We got in the draft lottery, I think we why did the Nats they were number 2? I guess that's why they're there. The 2 teams say was number 4. That doesn't make sense. So we're 18th. We were 17th, I think, because the Cubs came in with a comp pick at 8th. So yeah, so that's the squad. You know, I'm going to end the video here. Again, this is just kind of like a fun season while we wait for patches, while we wait for the bugs to get worked out, and then I can jump in with my main sim with a different team. I signed Blake Snell to an extension. Castillo, I think I told you at some point I signed to an extension. So hopefully, Reds fans, this was a little bit of a consolation. It shows you what it would look like if your ownership group / president weren't so arrogant and cheap. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys next time.